Hey, how are you? Mark here. Welcome to Friendship Shaving. Tonight's shave is going to be with the Gillette Fatboy, and I wanted to correct an impression I gave in one of my previous videos. Both the Gillette Fatboy and the Gillette Slim have a twist to open mechanism that locks down and holds the blade in place. Now it's important, if you use the micrometer to change the blade angle, that twist to open mechanism is released and loosens the barn doors at the top, and then relieves any pressure on the mechanism and ensures that you're not at risk of breaking anything on a mechanism that's already quite old and vintage. So although I did that, I didn't vocalise it, and I gave the impression that I was locking the barn doors in place and then changing the angle of the blade with the micrometer, and that wasn't correct. So just to put that right, and now that I have, we're going to be using the Rapira Swedish Supersteel blade, which I've used a few times, and I really like these blades. And we're going to be using, I've got my brush all loaded up, we're going to be using Arko soap, which normally comes in a shaving stick, and this is the packet. I've squashed the soap into my mug, which you can see in the shot there. So if you'll excuse me, I'll wet my face and come right back to you, and we'll get shaving. Oh, there we go, that's how I feel this evening. So I've got my brush fully loaded up with this lovely, creamy Arko shaving soap, which is a very inexpensive soap. If you're on a budget, or on a tight budget I should say, this is a really good soap to use. It comes in a 75 gram cylindrical shaving stick, and it lasts for ages, and it lathers up really, really well and produces this lovely creamy lather. It's very, very nice indeed. Now, there is some discussion on the shaving forums about this soap, and it seems that it squarely divides opinion. Some people love the smell and some people hate the smell. And when I first got it and opened the packet, placed it on my windowsill, I can only say that the smell was really strong and reminded me of a lemon toilet block, something you would put in your toilet to clean it, and it was most off-putting. Now, on the forum that I participate in, I'm on the Shave Den, if you'd like to have a look at that, they recommended, a couple of guys recommended really sticking with it because they really loved this soap, and I just couldn't work out why. So I thought, well, there must be something to it, and I was determined to give it a go. So I left the soap open on my windowsill for a week, and that strong smell dissipated entirely. What I'm left with now is a lovely lemon scent that's really quite nice when I'm shaving. It has got limonene and citronella as two of the ingredients of the soap, so that creates the lemon scent. And when you finish shaving, there is this lovely, subtle lemon smell. Left on your skin, and I really find it very nice indeed. So those guys on the forum, for me, they were right, and I've stuck with this soap, and I really enjoy shaving with this now. It's a terrific soap. It was first made in 1957. It's a Turkish soap, and in fact, according to the Arko website, it was the first shaving soap to be made in Turkey. And I believe that the ingredients of the soap are much the same now as they were then. Some of the ingredients are potassium tallowate, so it's a tallow soap. Now, I really like my tallow soaps. It has got potassium cocoate, some liquid paraffin in this one, so perhaps that's not something you're used to. But of course Vaseline is made with liquid paraffin, so that no doubt is good for your skin. And it's got some palm oil and glycerine in. And really, for an inexpensive soap, my stick cost me a pound, sorry. So it's a really inexpensive. And I know that you can buy it in packs of 12, and for a further reduction on the price. And some of these places that sell online, offer a free stick if you buy 12. So if you are looking to save money, this is really, I think, a very good product for the very little money that you pay. Love these razor blades. I'm getting a really good shave with these, and I've just ordered some more actually. These really suit me, and I think honestly I'll be sticking with these. So the soap normally comes in a foil wrapper, as I showed you earlier. Now what I've found is that when I'm rubbing the soap into my bristles and it's getting all wet and my hands are getting wet, and I've wrapped the soap in the wrapper to try and avoid that, because for some reason the soap doesn't come with any sort of holder that you can pop it into to hold it and keep it firm in your grip. So what I did, I found it much easier, was just to grate it up into my Old Spice mug. And then I've just been loading the brush from the mug, and that works perfectly well. In fact, it works really well indeed. So you can see my mug in shot. And you might notice something a bit odd about it. I'll just leave that with you for a little while. It's a very rare mug, apparently. Now, just to show you how good this soap is, this is my third pass. And look at the amount of soap that is still in my brush. And once I've squeezed all of that out, and got it on, you can see that I look not unlike the chap on the packet where there's soap everywhere. There's something gloriously old-fashioned about this soap. In fact, there's so much so I can't see what I'm doing. Have you worked out what it is about my mug yet? It's a Belgian mug, just to say. And it has a ship recovery on the side. But my one, you may notice, does not have the words Old Spice written on them anywhere, or written on it anywhere. So I'll just show you quickly. Now, I've asked around, and from all the people I've asked, no one has ever seen a mug like this before. So it's either an error in production, or it was taken out of the production line before the Old Spice writing was put on the mug. Who knows for what reason. But that's my mug, and I actually rather prefer it to the normal mugs, which I've got one here. This is the one with Friendship on the side, and you can see that this has the writing on. And I must say, I rather like it. I find these mugs to be the perfect size for loading a brush, especially if you've got quite a big brush like that, or perhaps like my my rubber set, something with a bit of depth to them. They are just great for using in an Old Spice mug. Whoever designed that mug did a great job. So that's my shave this evening. I'm just going to rinse my face with a drop of clean water. and my usual drop of cold. Now let me just tell you that I have had a fantastic shave tonight. I'm hitting some nice combinations lately of soap, razor and blade, and I'm really enjoying my shaves at the moment. So that was another good shave. Now I've already said that the Arko leaves a lovely subtle lemon scent to the skin. So to complement that tonight, I'm going to be using a Lucky Tiger aftershave and face tonic, which soothes and refreshes. And I can't help but read that bit, I always do. This has a lovely citrusy smell, and it goes perfectly with the Arko. And when you put this on, it's really nice on the skin. Slight bit of tingle there, so I've obviously had a close shave. Even though my razor was set to number 4, I've had a close shave with that Swedish Supersteel blade. So there we are, another shave done, another Saturday done. I hope you've had a good day today. And take care of yourselves. I hope that you enjoyed my video. I'd love to get a like or a subscribe from you, and just well, I just hope you enjoy what I do, that's all. Take care now, bye bye.